Hey guys, today I am back with another video and I have a product from Melody Susie that they kindly sent me to test out, and I'm so excited to show you guys. I'm going to unbox it right now. I haven't looked at it yet, so I'm going to open it right now, and I'm also going to remove these nails with it because I want to change up my left hand. I want to make it the same as this one, so I'm going to actually use it today. It's one of their new e-files, so I'm just going to open it with you. So first of all, they included some lovely stickers. We've gotten these in the last few Melody Susie little packets, and we have a nice bubble wrap here, and inside we have this box. So it's the Melody Susie SC300F nail drill, so it's in the S series, and I can't wait to try this because I love Melody Susie's e-files. I just love them. I've always used them, and the one I'm using right now is my favorite one ever, so I'm going to be probably a bit harsh on this e-file. So inside here we have a product catalog. Okay, so that's cool. They're actually including everything they have now, and a little about us section. Founded in 2009. All their products. Okay, that's really good. I haven't seen this before. Oh yeah, they do have their Flurry gel nail polish and all that kind of stuff at the back, so that's good. You can have a little look through that. And I'm just going to throw that box on the floor. So this is the little box that it comes in, so I'm just going to unbox it now. So like I said, it's the SC300F nail drill. Okay, so inside we have another, I think this could be another product catalog. Yeah, it is. So you have another product catalog. We have your warranty information, which is very important. And we have an instruction manual. So this kind of tells us how to use the nail drill. It gives us all the instructions about the power cord, and it tells you exactly what the little buttons are for, so your on off speed control, your pause button, your forward reverse. So that's good. It seems to be very like the anniversary gel that I have. It does have a forward reverse, it has a pause button, it has your LED screen, so it already looks quite promising. But all the information is in these little leaflets anyways. They're always really good and really detailed. And this is the fun part. We get to see, ooh, oh. Okay, so here is the actual e-file. I wonder, is it charged? First of all, maybe I should just take everything out of the box. So we have the actual e-file, and then the handpiece is in here. So this is the handpiece. And then underneath we have a few more bits. Okay, so we have the cord for the handpiece, we have some sanding bands, and we have some e-file bits. We also have a USB, so the charger for the e-file. Okay, so yeah, we have your kind of standard e-file bits that you get with a lot of e-files, and these are a little mandrel, some diamond prep bits, we have the little ball bit, cuticle bit, and a couple of flame bits there. So again, all the instructions are in the manual, but these are some sanding bands. And okay, so that's everything that comes with it. So I'm just going to hook this up now, and then we'll see, is it anyway charged? We'll see how it works.
So I'm going to put some in here, I'm assuming.
Yeah, so that fits in there. And then this little guy here is a side holder thing. So we pop this down here, and you can, let me see. Yeah, I think that's in there. And then we take out our handpiece. We have, so this other side then goes in here. So very, very straightforward so far. I'm just gonna pop this in. Yeah, okay. And I does it charge? I'm going to try and turn it on. Okay. So it does have a bit of charge in it. You can see it's up to 3 there. I'm just going to hold on to it here. So you can hear. Okay. So there is no vibrations in this. It's very, very, very smooth. That is so smooth. It's gone up to 30,000. That's as far as it'll go. So it's gone up to 30,000 RPMs there. I'm just going to see. Okay, hold on. So I'm just going to look at the side. So this is the pause. So the pause is at the side. And that's the forward and reverse. So pause, and then we can pause it again. And then we can put it on to forward or reverse. We can change it up while it's on pause. So yeah, so I am going to just grab my other e-file and see what it compares to. Ooh, this guy fell out here. I'm always worried about breaking these things when I'm putting them in, so I'm always kind of like, oh yeah, there we go. That's in nice and properly there. So I'm just going to show you my other e-file that I absolutely love. It was their 15th anniversary e-file from last year. So I'm going to pull that out and show you a comparison side by side. This is purple in colour. I just thought the purple would be nice for a little change. So this is the one that I have that I love so much. So this is side by side. Still a little bit smaller. It's a little bit smaller than this. So it's a little bit handier and more compact. But there's not much of a difference. The hand pieces, this is a little bit slimmer as well, as you can see. So they're the main differences. And also this one goes up to 35,000 RPM. This only goes up to 30. So they would be the main differences so far between those. And what I'm going to do is I am going to just set up and I am going to do a little removal of these, and I just want to see how it works, how it feels, give you my honest opinion on it. So yeah, I'm going to do removal. I'm going to not do removal of my whole nail. I might do 2 nails just to kind of give my opinion on camera, because I don't need to do the whole removal on camera, but just to be able to give you my honest opinion. Okay, so I'm going to start removal. I'm going to go in with this carbide bit that I got from Melody Susie as well previously. I love this bit for removing gels. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to do a little removal. I'm first going to remove the bulk, but I am just going to turn up my fan just to collect the dust, and I'm also going to turn this e-file up as well to around 30,000 RPMs for removal. So I'm not going to talk during this part, but I'll just let you watch how this removal goes. So that's just the fan on there, and I'm just also going to turn on the e-file. So the e-file is on there now, and you can hear it. It's not super loud or anything. Like, it's so smooth, honestly. There's no vibrations at all. I'm just going to go ahead and start the removal process. Okay, so guys, as you can see, I removed an awful lot of the bulk and an awful lot of that gel from that nail, and that was so smooth. That removal was absolutely perfect. I didn't feel any vibrations. I didn't feel any heat on my nail when I was removing. Of course, I was moving all around the nail and not staying in the one part. But in general, that was such a comfortable removal. No vibrations, just lovely and smooth. And the handpiece is a little bit bigger than the one that I'm using at the moment, but it didn't feel big or chunky when I was using it, if that makes sense. So now I'm just going to go in and I'm going to see what it's like kind of on the natural nail. So I'm just going to go in with my mini mandrel bit, and I'm putting on a 240 grit sanding band, and I'm just going to go in and go over the cuticle area and the natural nail with this. And just to say as well, I do have a discount code for Melody Susie, so if you want to get this drill or have a look on their website, it is nails12. I'll leave it on the screen and I'll also leave it in the description box, but it gives you 12% off Melody Susie, which is a nice little discount if you are going to invest in something like an e-file or a dust collector or something like that. So just to bear that in mind. But I'm just going to go over my natural nail right now with this. So I am going to take the e-file and I'm going to put it in forward at about 5,000 RPMs. So we're going to, okay, it's on pause right now. So I am going to just take it off pause. It's at 30 and I'm just going to turn it down with this. So with this dial up here, I'm just going to turn it right down and I'm going to turn it down to 5,000 RPMs. And I'm just going to show you me using it, and I'm going to let you know how it feels on the natural nail. I'm just going to turn on my dust collector again. Okay, so I have that done. So all I did there was go over my natural nail and the bulk of what was left of the gel just to smooth it out, because I'm going to go in and I'm going to do an infill. As you can see from these nails, they hadn't grown out that much, so it's just a little bit of an infill. It's not a rebalance or anything like that. So that's what I'm going to do. So that's what I was doing there with that 240 grit. I was just smoothing out everything, so when I reapply it's going to be nice and smooth. But I am going to remove the rest of these nails off camera, and then I'm going to come back and show you how I do a quick infill with these nails. Okay, so this is the final review of this Melody Susie e-file. I would highly recommend it from this use. I am going to keep using it over the next couple of months and see how it goes. But honestly, my first impressions and the way it's so smooth, it is absolutely top notch. I know it's at a good price as well. I'm just going to leave the link in the description for you to just check and head the price. But I know it's at a good price. It is a little bit cheaper than the e-file I'm using at the moment, which is their 15th anniversary e-file, and that's the one that I absolutely adore. And I know it is a little bit cheaper than that. I think it could be significantly cheaper, but I don't want to say the price on here because obviously this video will be up for a while and sales can come and go, and depending on when you're watching the video, the price could change. So I would highly recommend, if you are in the market for a new e-file and you don't want to spend a whole lot, or if you're a beginner, this one would be ideal. I love the fact as well that they're rechargeable. I used to use the Melody Susie Scarlet for a long time. Was it the Scarlet? I think it was the Scarlet, but that was plug-in. And I just used that happily for a long time. And you know, the plug-in didn't bother me as such. But then when I got the rechargeable one, I realised how handy it is. So this one is also rechargeable. And you can see on your LED screen there, the battery shows very clearly. So you know when you have to stick it in the charger and top it up. But yeah, so I'm just going to go now and I'm going to do my nails, and I'm going to let you watch how I infill these nails. So these are how my nails are looking, and I have changed the shape slightly. So I'm just going to go in and I am going to put on a layer of primer. So all my nails are perfectly prepped and ready for application, and I've removed all the lifting and all that good stuff. So I'm going to go in with my layer of primer. This air dries and then I'm going to go in with the base coat. So like I always do, I just scrub that base coat into the nail plate and making sure it's getting into all those etched areas, and be careful not to touch the sidewalls or the epinicium area. So like that now, I just really scrub it in, and I just think that's the key to a good base coat application. Once I have that cured, then I'm going to go in with my rubber base number 5. So this is the rubber base from Clarissa. The reason why I chose to fill in with the rubber base is because these were gel nails, and because they had very, very little grow out, I didn't want them to be too thick, so I didn't want to go in and fill in with more gel. I just said I would go in and do a rubber base instead, just to bide my time until I need my next infill. So what I'm doing is I'm going to go in and I am doing a slip layer. So you saw me just paint on a layer there, and I am not going to cure it. What I'm going to do is going to go in with a little bigger bead, just like so, and I am going to manipulate that gel all around the nail and all over the slip layer. So the slip layer is just a little wet layer where your next bead will go. And again, I'm not using a lot of product. Usually when you see me doing gel nails, I always use a bigger bead and I'm floating it down. With this, I don't want too much product at all because I've left a lot of that old gel on. So I don't want these nails to be too thick. So hence why it's a very, very small bead, and I'm just using my liner brush to get the gel wherever I want it to go. Okay, so all 5 nails are done now, and I'm going to go in with Funky Disco number 3 from Clarissa. This is their Funky Disco collection, and I absolutely adore this colour. So I have it on my right hand already, and just to let you know, on my right hand I have the 1, 2, 3 tips from Nail Couture. I was dying to try those out when I got them, so that is why they are so long on my right hand. But this is obviously my natural nail gel overlay here. So I just wanted to keep it and grow it out. So that is the story with that. And you can see here, this is how I do my application. What I do is I put a little bit of product on the brush and I gently, gently push back towards the cuticle and the sidewalls. And you can see there that I did hit off that sidewall. So what I do is I go in with a cleanup brush before I pop it in the lamp, and I will do a little bit of a removal of that mistake that I made just to get it off before I cure. So yeah, I love watching this colour being applied. It's so gorgeous. It is just so shimmery and corally and summery. I think it's going to be one of my favourites. I just love it. I can see that it's not going to be one that I get sick of easily. It's one of those block colours that I could have on for ages and just keep looking at it. So yeah, I'm just going to pop on. I'm going to let you watch the rest of me applying this gel polish. This is coat number 1, and I do have 2 coats. But thank you so much if you made it this far into the video. If you did, please give it a like, and if you haven't subscribed already, do subscribe. I have lots of videos on this channel, and we'll be having a lot more just like this one. So yeah, thank you so much if you made it this far. I'll be back in a few. So guys, this is how they ended up looking. This is just a little slow-mo of them, and this is with the top coat and everything on. I just did that off camera. So thank you so much again if you made it this far, and I hope you like this. Let me know what you think of this shade, and I will see you in future videos.